My name is Max Willett. I help individuals, families, business owners all across America understand this ever-evolving insurance market and help people get into the best position with their healthcare. I run a team of 300 sales agents based out of Tampa, Florida, 40 leaders that all run their own teams within my organization. We're producing $150 million in revenue annually. This is about challenging yourself. If you're ready to engage and learn, lock in, let's go. There's a real need in America for better coverage at lower cost. We have solutions to that, which I'll educate you about today. But what really drives me is building the best leaders in the world. Leadership development, bringing people in, giving them the skill set, giving them the mindset, pouring what we've learned into them to help them change their lives and their families' lives, okay? But then also building leaders, building the next generation of leaders here in America, right? Because once you create those leverage points, you can really, really drive change and help people do big things. So I challenge you today to think about your proximity in your life. The law of proximity is real. Think about the people that you're spending the most time with. Is that Mo and Larry and Susie and they're blamers and complainers and excuse makers and glass half empty thinkers? You're gonna be the next one. But if you're getting around Andy and Evan and Max and Brian and people that are big thinkers, that are taking massive action to help other people, that are making significant amounts of income and giving back and helping other people in their communities, in their spheres of influence. If that's who you're spending time with, you're gonna be the next one. So I want you to do a personal audit right now. What does that look like in the environment that you're in the current career field that you have? What is your ability to grow? Who are you looking up to that you want to become? You have to be able to have these type of growth opportunities, right? That you can know what you want right in front of you and then go out and get it and have mentors that really, really care about you to help you achieve that. So I want you to just look at your sphere of influence right now and see what that looks like. If you want to change it, the opportunity to do so is looking right at you right now.
Hey, Max, I want to say something real quick because number one, everything you're saying is great. I want to slay and kill some dragons real quick. So a lot of people say, hey, man, I gave everything one time to this guy and it didn't work out. And I'm not believing that again.
Wow.
Yeah. So listen, I want to tell every single one of you, right? For 20 years, I worked for the wrong people. I know. Damn, haven't we all given all we got to the wrong person before?
Yeah.
You know, stayed late, promised our family, false promises. Babe, trust me, give me 3 years with this company. I promise you I'm going to change everything. And it didn't happen. But dude, I'm going to tell you this, man. I had my heart broke a million times. And then one day I met my wife. And since then, I've had the best life ever.
Right.
If I would have given up on believing that like love was real or like success could be real for me, I would have never found my wife. And my life is amazing because of her. And I want you to know that's equivalent to business and success is that a lot of people have given everything they have to someone and it didn't work out, Max. Someone promised them that they were going to help them get their dreams. Somebody promised them if they would quit their job and move across the country, that this would happen. Someone told them something at some point, and when that happened, which is totally fine, it just shows you that wasn't the right thing, but it doesn't mean that the right thing doesn't still exist. Guys, I'm living a dream life today because I never gave up. The only way you get beat is if you quit.
Right.
Okay, so I want to pivot back to you, but I wanted to slay any giants for anybody saying, hey man, Max, I've heard this before. Okay, cool. That's fine. I'm glad you got hurt. So you know what it feels like not to get what you want. But when you can get what you want, you go.
Absolutely.
So back to you.
And the first thing, Andy, is identifying what it is you really want in life. What drives you? What are these future truths that you want to achieve in life? You have to take time to identify what that is. If you don't know what that is right now, look at people that have what you want, right? Maybe change your perspective or your viewpoint on the world and help see things in a different light of what you can actually go out there and do. If you get around the right people, you have the right mindset.
What's possible? Let's be for real. Let's talk about how some of your team live, some of the things you've been able to do with them. And then we'll talk about kind of what you do, but let's talk about some of what you physically have done with some of the people that are with you.
Listen, income's the outcome, not the objective. Making a lot of money is honestly the easy part when you partner with us. But Randy, it's really about who you become in the process. What type of human being? And that's the right type of thing that I actually like to talk about first.
Good.
Is not the X's and the O's of how the business works and how the money works, right? It's about the type of human beings that we like to partner with and who you become in the process on this journey with us. You talk about multidimensional human excellence. It's so real. I'm so aligned with that. That resonates with me tenfold. fitness, faith, family, finances, actually having fun in your life, fulfillment in all these different areas, and living this life when you're having it all and winning. That's what it's all about. And like you just introed to everybody as well, if it's now with the Elliott Group, which has been instrumental in me leveling up and changing my whole paradigm shift with you and with your team in the Elliott Group and the Elliott Army. Maxed Out is an extension of what your team believes and what you do.
It's identical.
We put it into a sales industry in the private health insurance space. A little bit different than coaching, but same idea about helping other people change their lives. And what is possible, if we're talking about that, is number one, making a significant income, a multiple six-figure income your first year with no sales skills. You have to be coachable, you have to be ethical, you have to be hungry. I don't care if you've had the most illustrious sales background in your life. I don't care if you have the darkest background that you don't want to reveal to anyone. Are you coachable, and are you ethical, and are you hungry? That's what it takes to win with us. And are you willing to work hard, man? Are you willing to do the right thing when no one's watching? What are your core values? Do you have an ethos? Do you have a guiding principles that you live by? Or are you just all floating around the universe hoping something great happens to us, man? You have to get around people, number one, that really, really want to see you win, that are doing the right thing at all times, that are pouring themselves into others, right? So when you're doing that, we're doing that as a leadership team, and you're entering this environment with us, your personal growth and development is next level. So making a significant income your first year, multiple six figures, is absolutely very, very, very real. I had people earning up to 7 figures their first year, but then it's more than income. It's not about money. That's not what this is about. It's about what you can do with it. It's about the influence that you can have to help your family, to help your community, to help your congregation,
right?
To make massive impact. And a part of that, y'all, is affluence. You really, really want to have influence and make a difference, you have to have a level of affluence to be able to do that, right? So this is not only giving you the skills, but it's giving you the vehicle, the platform to be able to do this. Part of that income, and I just want to reference this to make this very clear, how this type of sales opportunity and partnering with us is so different than every other type of sales opportunity, which is why the insurance industry has created the most millionaires in American history. Go Google it after this episode and check it out. It's real. And because of passive withdrawal, if you're income.
Yes, I was about to say, if you're with a good leader and a good organization, and you're just willing, like you said, to put the effort in and the hard work.
That's it.
And be willing to transform your life, regardless of your sales background, you're ready to be coachable, to transform, to just learn. You're going to do so good.